twerking, but it wasn't working. And your outfit kind of made you look like you had a diaper butt.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, you guys? So you guys have now tuned into my love and hip hop recap. So let's go ahead and get right on into it, guys. Don't forget to comment, share, and like this video. So we start off with Drewski. He's now officially living with Sky, but he's tight because she's been snooping through his stuff when he like goes in the shower and things like that. She's been looking through his stuff, so he actually set up like a little camera so he could see what she's doing. And he ended up later on posting it up on social media. So she was tight about that. She's like, why would you humiliate me like that? And he's like, why would you go through my stuff? But I mean, to be honest, she got reason to be going through his stuff. She did catch him in the hotel with, what's her name, with Bianca, with her underwears on, and he had like kiss marks on his face. So of course, I mean, I don't know why she actually moved forward to doing the whole thing if she felt that insecure or whatever, or that like she couldn't trust him. But at the end of the day, she has good reasons to feel the way that she feels. So, I mean, he's acting like he's oblivious to the fact that all these things went down. Like, what are you doing? You know exactly the reason, but you acting like you have no idea. Boy, you better go on with yourself. Dollaz and Peter Gunz, they have some bonding time around cars. I didn't see what was the name of that place, but that place looks pretty cool. Like, I definitely like to, if it's like a gallery, I'm not sure if it was like a gallery or if it was just straight up like a garage, but I would definitely like to go see some hot cars. Like, I've really gotten into that after I went to like the auto show a few times and things like that. So Peter, he tries to get Rich to forgive Cisco for all the craziness he's been doing. But Peter's not really trying to hear that. He gives him a whole analogy or whatever about how the scorpion and the frog, the scorpion always, like, he stings the frog and they end up drowning. He's giving him several chances. Then that final time, the frog was like, all right, just come on my back. He came on his back, and what he did, he stung him again. And on his last breath, the frog was like, why? And he was like, because I'm a scorpion. That's what I do. So what he's pretty much trying to say is like, you can't give people so many chances to mess you up, because at the end of the day, they can end up killing you because that's just in their nature. And Peter's being a smart aleck talking about, well, he's not even a Scorpio. He's a Capricorn. Regardless, at the end of the day, he's a messed up individual and he keeps on hurting people. And he did it time and time again. He even did it in this episode, after I really thought he was making a breakthrough. So Erica's son, she's having a party for him, and she says that she invited everybody, all the family and friends and everything, but Yandy didn't show up. But from what I'm hearing from her, what she said was that she invited everybody, all the family and everything. So Yandy should have, even if it didn't come from her, Yandy should have heard about it and should have came. How does that make sense? I know for me personally, and y'all know I'm not no Yandy groupie or anything like that, but if somebody did not invite me somewhere and we're not cool like that, I'm not just going to magically show up to your event, unless it's like maybe an ex or something and I'm trying to like, you know, show how good I'm doing right now. I'm not going to pop up at your event like randomly. You ain't invite me. We're not cool. We're not friends. We're not besties. So I don't blame Yandy for not coming through. And from what it seems like, even later on, she didn't even know about it. So anyways, while the party's going down, Judy comes, which is Mendici's mother, and they try to like kind of ambush her, take her to the side, and try to find out if Yandy's really married to Mendici's. She already knew that they not, because she already had a conversation with her son, but she decided not to really say nothing, not to feed into it, because she's like, at the end of the day, I ain't come here for this. I came here for the kids. And that's exactly what I'm going to be here for. And it is just like, oh, she's fake, she's fake. It's not about being fake, but it's about, she don't have to give y'all information. Y'all just playing a game right now. Major Galore, she seemed like she's getting, or she seemed like she know, or she's cool, she's feeling Cisco. And he pretty much plays with her head and tells her that he wants to work with her. He also puts out all these things that he did for Mariah Lynn. He bought her groceries. He did this for her, did that for her. And I'm just like, I hate people like that. Like, you do something for somebody, you don't have to tell the whole entire world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nobody's business. Because that just shows that you ain't do it from a genuine place. You did it so you could brag about it at the end of the day. And I don't respect people like that. So, following that, Adrian and Snoop, they have a little bit of a discussion. And when they have their little discussion, she seems like she don't understand what it is that she's doing wrong. Because she's just like, oh, I'm tired of you. This is what Adrian's saying. Because Snoop is just like, we can't work together anymore. She's like, oh, I'm tired of you. All you do is play with me. And I don't understand why we can't work together. Like, girl, what you mean you don't understand? This is her first opening night for her team, her entertainment crew that she's starting. And you coming out here bringing all these foolish emotions, like just acting real reckless. And just acting real drunk and just unprofessional, and you don't understand what you're doing. Like, hopefully when she looks back at these tapes, she understands like how foolish she was looking. Like, and you straight looking like you begging somebody to be with you, and it's not cool. So I guess as she was talking, as time was progressing, while they was having this conversation, she realized that she wasn't looking too good, so she ended up leaving. I guess because now she got that sober mentality, but she was seeming like she was getting upset. And I'm like, there's no reason to get upset. Just take in this advice and just move forward and do what you got to do. Like, at the end of the day, just do better so that you can show her, like, you know, you came out here and you did your thing. I understand she probably thought she would have got further because she came out here to be with Snoop or whatever. But she messed it up before she even got a chance to get anywhere. She should have got some connects, you know. Should have did some networking while she was out there with Snoop. But she wasn't thinking like that. She probably thought this would last forever. So it's time for the Gwinin Entertainment show. You know, they was doing the whole Mariah Lynn against Major Galore. And Major Galore didn't do very well. She like messed up and then she had to go again. And it just, I really liked the song, to be honest. But her performance didn't have a lot of energy. It wasn't really too good. Mariah Lynn came on stage and it was like, for me it was the exact opposite. I liked her energy. She was like giving us movement, space, all that. But the lyrics just, she's talking about Gaga, and it was garbage, you know. It's just real like elementary. I feel like I could come up with the same lyrics that she got, you know. And I'm not a rapper at all, and I wouldn't never say that I was a rapper. So if I could compare myself to that, then no, you're doing something wrong. But anyways, I mean, everybody has their style, and somebody out there does like it. So DJ Shelf, he ends up asking the fellas, you know, the Creep Squad, what they think about the music. And Rich Dollaz, being the person that he is and knowing about music and talent, he says the same things that I said pretty much. And then when the girls come and they sit down, he's like, okay, so Rich, what was it that you were saying? And I'm like, damn, like, how you put him on the spot like that? It's kind of messed up. But you know, they did seem like they was a little bit offended. They ended up arguing, and Major Galore ended up throwing a drink on her, and they looked like they was about to fight, but security came and they ended up taking Mariah Lynn out of there. I'm just like, at the end of the day, I just feel like DJ Self, he knew that they had a lot of beef between them, so he intentionally did this to just kind of play with them, you know, play with them a little bit, put a little controversy out there. Major also had revealed before that whole thing went down that Cisco was the person that told her all these things that she was saying. Like, she was throwing out these words about how Mariah Lynn don't got no money, she can't even buy food. And they're like, how you know any of this? And she was just like, well, Cisco told me. So they all see that Cisco's a big, major problem in all of their lives. He's like, it always points back to him. So after that, Rich and Cisco, they had a little bit of discussion. And Rich is like so passionate. I guess they're like real cool. But he's just disgusted by everything that Cisco's been doing. And he understands, like, okay, you got your issues, but that don't mean you can go around hurting people. That's not acceptable. So they have like a little hug out session, and they look like they cry, they tear up. But I don't really know if anything was really and truly resolved. Like, I just feel like there was unspoken things that were kind of said, you know. Like, they said it with their body language, but I don't know if that was enough. So back at it again. Mariah Lynn Major Galore and DJ Self, they have a little meeting again, and he asked Major Galore what the issue was that she had with Mariah, and she tells him, and you know, she said she threw the water on her, or whatever, the liquid, because she felt like she was kind of hot and she needed to cool down. And then Mariah throws a drink on her, and DJ Self is just like, yo, y'all wet me, like, this is not okay. It's not. And Major Galore is like, you knew this would happen at the end of the day. But she also realizes that Cisco is, once again, the main issue here, and that he kind of played with her so that he can get back at the Gwinin team. So she's like, you know what, she's changing her mindset now, and she's ready to win. So hopefully they can all, like, kind of just be respectful of each other's space, and just, if you want to be on a team, then you got to do what you got to do. All y'all signed up to be under this man's entertainment team, so y'all just got to be cordial. Y'all don't got to be friends. Y'all don't got to be besties. Y'all don't got to be cool. Well, you know. But y'all got to at least be cordial with one another. And at least if y'all doing, like, interviews or something, don't come at the other artist that's on your team, you know. At least pretend that y'all is okay. That's what I feel. Samantha gets a call from Mendice's in jail, and she's just like, he hasn't even called about the kids. Now all of a sudden he want to call, and he's talking about he don't like the way things been going down, and he's just like, yo, at the end of the day, when I was with you, Erica came around, and while you was pregnant, she knew you was pregnant, and she didn't care about that. She was like, I don't care, I'm gonna still be with you. And now you over here running around stupid like you want some sister wives-ish. Like, what are you doing? You look stupid. And she didn't really want to hear that. She's just like, you know, she's going to be cool with whoever she want to be cool with. But at the end of the day, I just feel like they probably won't have a falling out, because this woman had no respect for you. And now it just seemed like she's pretty much playing her. Like, I feel like Erica's playing her so she could be on the show, so she could get that money for the kids or whatever. And or maybe Mendice set it up so his kid could get money too, so she could get money. Maybe she had a big, like, argument or whatever. I don't know, but I just feel like Erica is really playing with Samantha. And Samantha's smart though, because they showed another scene at the end. This was pretty much the last one, where Yandy pops up on Erica like, yo, like, this is what you would really go to these lengths to try to mess up my family. And she's just like, what are you talking about? She was like, those tapes that I heard. She was like, I heard everything that you said. And when Samantha comes in, she's just like, so Judy asked her, like, you recorded everything that you and Erica was talking about? And she was like, yeah, I did. I recorded you too. And she says, like, in the commentary, that she records anybody because she doesn't trust them, and she wants to make sure that she is good at the end of the day, you know, and nobody tries to say that she said anything. And, you know, it's probably illegal, but it's smart, because you can't trust that woman at the end of the day. Like, even though they're friends, they're not really friends. You see what I'm saying? Like, Samantha's smart. Like, she's not a stupid cookie, and she knows that this girl is probably trying to use her, so she's gonna do what she has to do. She's gonna play nice, but she's still gonna have her own back. So her and Yandy, they start arguing, and Yandy says something to her. I forgot what she said, but Samantha was just like, oh, something you be, or whatever. And Yandy got offended. She was like, how dare you call me the B word. And she goes to hit her, and she's like, yo, don't ever put your hands on me. She was like, you already know I will wreck you. Like, don't even ever come at me like that. And Yandy's like, come on. So I don't know really who would win, because, you know, what's her name got Kim? What's her name? Her mama's name Kim, right? That's her mama's name, right? She probably learned a few things here and there from her mama, because her mama look like she don't play. So I don't know. But Yandy looked like she could hold her own as well. Remember, she used to go to all them gyms and boxing and all that other stuff. So, but yeah, y'all, it's getting hot and spicy up on that show. So let me know what y'all thought down below, okay? Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Later.